Hi, I'm Derek Coates with Dormicaba. We're discussing today the command cards for the E7900 locks. Now, there are a few different packs you need to be aware of because there are different readers for the locks, just like you have different readers out in the field, maybe a regular 125 kilohertz Prox reader or an HID I-class reader or something like that. You need to make sure you have the correct command cards for the reader on your lock. That's why we have a few different sets. This list actually doesn't show all the ones because we've added since I purchased this. But what I have in front of me today are the Prox cards, so the 125 kilohertz type, and the MyFair command cards. Your pack will look similar to this, may not have all these cards, it might, just depends on what you're getting, but order the correct command cards for your system. The price book has them listed by what reader type. I even show some of them here in their part numbers. But what we've got here, I'm not going to go over all these because your instruction sheet really tells you what all these cards do. It's got each one listed and its functions. But just want you to understand that we have these and why they're important. Things like this one would be the Prox Command Factory. So this is your actual factory master card, if you want to call it that. It will unlock your door before it's programmed to your system. So in other divisions, we might call this maybe a construction card, because you can put the door or the lock on the door, then test it with this card to make sure it works before you ever actually program it to your system. So you're testing the hardware itself before it's actually hit the software. We have things like a ZAC card. ZAC would be Zigbee Access Code. So this is telling the lock to join on to a gateway, the Zigbee commands to talk to each other. So I would need it just to link that lock to the gateway so it can communicate back to the software. Also, another important card would be like a reset to factory card. Now, I can't take this card and just use it on the lock and it work. There's a combination that needs to be used with it, and the instructions will tell you that. But it is a card that can reset that lock back to factory. So if maybe you're taking it off of one property for some reason, taking it somewhere else, you can reset it so that you can join it onto that software at the other property. So these are the different command cards. Make sure you order the correct one for your system. Shouldn't have any problems with it. You do need at least one pack per site. That way you can program the cards and leave that pack there at the site. So if you need to do any other work, it's there for it. I always recommend that, but make sure you order the correct command cards for your site. Thank you very much.